Hi, everybody, from a very wet and wild New Jersey. We had some crazy thunderstorms that just went through, and it was pouring rain about 5 minutes ago. You can tell I look a little bit drowned myself.
Mhm.
So, I am Annabelle. I'm a tarot practitioner and psychic for over 35 years and a lifelong weirdo. This is my ever brilliant husband, Gregopedia. He knows everything about everything.
And whatever I don't know is untrue.
This subject is actually his wheelhouse. So I knew a little bit about drowning spirits, but he kind of gave me the PhD on drowning spirits, right?
Mhm.
So
Pretty heavy details.
pretty heavy details.
PhD.
Pretty heavy details. PhD. So I see all my favorites in here. All of my mods: Samantha, Dave Murphy,
And a few of our non-favorites.
Amy Jones. Outer Limits is here. Zephyr's here. Everybody give Zephyr a little bit of love. She
Yes.
is on the
On
she's
the mend.
maybe not on the mend exactly, but she's mending. So let's give her a little bit of love. And I'm going to give you a pickle on the end of it.
Well, that's
Zeph, I did that the
very-
other day. I gave her pickle.
Cucumbers come up later.
Oh, that's right. Cucumbers come up later. Remember that.
Mhm.
Hang on to your cucumbers. So here we'll give everybody.
Not too long, I hope, though.
Well, just don't shake them
Stay
around.
vigorous.
So there's some more cucumbers for you guys. The chat is set to people that have been subscribed for 1 week or longer. So that is to keep out all the trolls. There's a troll in the dungeon.
We should probably do a SuperNat set on trolls.
We should do a SuperNat on trolls. What do you guys think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hit me up with a 1 if you think we should do a show on trolls, and a 2 if you think we should stay away from that subject. So
Well, trolls would come up under like urban mythologies.
really?
Yeah, because they're lived under bridges, which is kind of like a civil engineering project kind of thing. So
Amy said 2. Amy Jones said 2. She's had enough of trolls. Haven't we all? It's been quite the epidemic here.
An infestation.
An infestation of trolls. Odd, because you usually see them. What are you doing?
I need to get closer.
Oh, it's like that. Oh,
because
want to get closer to you. So,
because you won't let me in the frame. You can't move that way. So.
oh, civil engineer. How about that? He could build us a
Oh.
bridge and sell us one.
I know an architectural engineer. He can design it.
So let's get started on our subject this week. So, and I apologize that it took us a little bit longer, guys. I had a lot of people show up for the 20 for 20, and I had carved out some time, but I had a few people that needed an earlier time. So I just chopped off the end of the day and said we would do it a little bit later. So this is fantastic, because now we're really presenting for all of our Australian and New Zealand
And good,
friends.
because we have some stuff for you in here too.
Yes, we do. Actually, stick around, Australian friends.
I tailored this specifically for our audience.
Ah, did you? Okay, so let's get going. So tell me what you know about river and drowning spirits.
We need it.
Oh, we need to present.
Remember that?
I love those. So where is we're going to present. I'm with you, kids. There it is. Okay. Let's giddy up.
Here we are. SuperNat set presents drowning spirits.
Ooh. Oh, wait. Do you want me to do the gong?
Well,
We have sound effects.
The moment's over now. It's gone. Thank you. You like me. You really like me.
So, all right. Let's get going. So, what do you want? Next slide?
Yes. We need the next slide now. So, water is life, but it also takes life. That's the multiplicitousness
Yes.
of water. It's life-giving, but also if taken too much, it can kill you. So across the world, there's stories of spirits that live in the water, and if you don't respect them, they will drown you. Wonderful. So, we're going to look at like water spirits from around the world. I mean, every like nation pretty much has a drowning spirit that will, if you don't respect the waters, you don't respect, the area around it, it's going to take you. It's going to bring you under, and you're no longer going to be here anymore.
So we did pare it down because when we initially started talking about this topic, Greg rattled off a bazillion different drowning spirits, river spirits. And I said, how long are we going to do this show? So in the spirit of
4 hours long.
4 hours long. So the spirit of of trying to spare you guys from having to hang out with us for 3 days.
Not to waterboard you with
Yes,
the subject.
yes. Well, we don't want to water it down either.
No.
So
it's a bit of a deluge of content that we were creating, and we needed to dam it up a little bit
without flooding you.
Yeah, without flooding you with anything. And
all right. So next slide. Oh,
drowning spirits.
Not those spirits.
Not these ones. No, next slide. Okay. Yeah. Okay. These drowning spirits. Okay. So we have them from all over the world. And that's one of those things I really like is when you have like some kind of weird mythology that it's like pretty much all over the world. Like the flood myth.
The flood myth, dragons. We're gonna do a show on dragons, so stick around for that.
Dragons, shadow people, sleep paralysis, incubi, that kind of stuff. So this one, I always felt was interesting. I've always loved the water. And it's funny that how much they all have in common with each other. I mean, and they go everywhere from the swamps and ponds of Lancashire, all the way out to the rivers of Yanagawa in Japan. So they are everywhere. So we have the spirits of Europe. There they are. I mean, that's not all of them. It just shows you how pretty much they're everywhere.
So is La Encantada, is that Spain and Portugal?
It's mostly Spain, but she's a specific type because she's not your typical river spirit. She's a drowned woman that appears in the water that will drag you down.
And Rusalka?
However, Rusalka is it's more spiritual, more like a naiad or a mermaid or something like that. Something that's like not of this earth. And if you don't respect the waters, they'll drown you.
Okay.
Pretty much all of them. German Nixie, the French Drac, the naiads and sirens. We all know those from the Odyssey. And the Kelpie is interesting because the Kelpie is not a person. It's actually a horse that hangs around rivers and streams, and it looks like a horse that you can just get a ride on, and then it tricks you, and then it runs really, really fast and goes right into a river and drowns you.
Nice.
Yeah, they're all pretty similar. So there is the next slide. We have those of Asia. We have the Kappa of Japan, which we'll be talking about later. We have the Shuigi in China. I hope I'm saying that right. Liangwang, which is very similar to the Shigi in China. They are also beautiful women that lure you into the water and drown you. It's a pretty common theme that most of these spirits are beautiful women that draw you into the water either with song or their looks, and then they just drown you. We don't know why they do that. They just do. And Manang and Phi Priya, they're basically just similar spirits to Yangwang. The Nāga are interesting. They are an Indian spirit. They're actually half snake, half person, and they lived in the water. But they were actually more helpful than mischievous. But if you disrespected their waters, guess what would happen? Can you guess?
You're not going to be here anymore.
Ha! You're not going to be here anymore.
Not going to be on land.
So, next one we have.
Jack!
So yeah.
Yay!
So I mean, there wasn't really much with Middle East, mostly because it's all desert. So. But the jinn of the rivers or jinn of the water was the jinn al-Ma. Basically just translates to water spirits. The reason why Shaq is up there because he once played a genie in the movie Kazam, which everyone thinks was Sinbad in a movie named Shazam, which is a Mandela effect. Everyone thinks that there was.
That's why you put Shaq on
yes.
here.
Yes.
And
everything is better with Shaq.
Everything is better with Shaq. I love Shaq. Shaq Claus. So, all right. Are we hitting our first one?
We got another one.
Another.
Yeah, we got Oceania and
oh, okay.
And here we are. And then we have the Taniwha for the Maori people, and in Australia we got the Bunyip.
Dave Murphy, we're looking at you.
Dave.
Looking at you, Juanita.
It's not a drop bear.
We're in your neighborhood.
It's a Bunyip. So it's a very interesting spirit. It's an Aboriginal spirit, and not human though. It's a very animalistic type of creature. And we'll be diving a little deeper, diving into that one.
So we're going to introduce our first case study. Are we calling her a case study or
I guess,
first example?
A close-up.
A close-up. All right, let's go. And everybody hold on to your hats. Outer
creepy.
Limits, especially you. You ready?
A little creepy. Jenny
Greenteeth.
What happened to the type?
I don't know.
Sucks. All right. Jenny Greenteeth. She is a river hag. So another classification. There's like a river hag, a river maiden. And then...
Why are you looking at me when you say river hag?
I'm not talking to you.
He looked at me.
Because you like the word hag.
He said hag. I'll drown you. Raining enough outside. It is pouring here right now, guys. So let's talk about Jenny Greenteeth, who is oh so lovely.
She comes from the wonderful land of Lancashire, England. And she's actually she's probably the most popular of the river creatures in the United Kingdom because she comes from an older myth of the Greenteeth. And the Greenteeth is how they get the name Greenteeth. And Greenteeth, if you get the linguistics of it, is actually derivative of Grendel from Beowulf. Remember a creature in Beowulf called Grendel? It was a swamp creature that came out. It didn't have a shape or form and killed everybody. Because a big part of it was how Grendel and Beowulf fought. And the only thing we know is that Grendel had an arm. It's interesting because it's where you have like the creature that you don't really see.
Yeah.
And it's like the unknown. And that's what makes it so scary.
That was the whole premise of Hitchcock.
Mm-hmm.
Hitchcock movies, what you don't see is
right. It's also what made
thing.
Jaws very good because the shark didn't work, so they had very few.
They had to keep it underneath.
Actually, it worked much better.
Yeah, very scary.
So yeah, Jenny Greenteeth, she's one of those things that will grab your children and drown them under. It's always about drowning children and
elderly, yeah,
elderly people.
It's, the useless people.
Yes. Wow.
Well, children.
Yeah, they're fairly useless.
If we had a farm, they would be much more helpful.
No, our farm would suck. There'd be nothing would grow because none of the children would.
No, they would help if we had a farm. So modern echoes in literature and occult traditions, yes, with
she shows up in Terry Pratchett's Discworld, I believe.
And also in The Ring.
Yeah.
The Ring is a variation of that as well with
Samara.
A drowned child coming out. Very attractive.
Yes, so she's a horrible, horrible woman. And usually it was just a typical tale to keep children safe near the waterways. But generally it was in the areas where there were a lot of weeds or a lot of duckweed. So you could be walking all the duckweed on the top of the pond, and you think it's land. You walk in, and the next thing you know, it's a deep drop, and then you're caught up in the
bloop
in the weeds underneath, and then you feel like it's her dragging you down, and then you go bye-bye.
So, but it probably was in part to the sensation of what would happen when people would go in the water and have near drowning experiences. But it was also capitalized by parents to teach their children not to go near stagnant waters and things like that. So, keeping them out of there. Are you ready to go on to our next one from your motherland? We're going to go all the way over to Japan now. So everybody put your seats upright. You're going to be in a cramped aircraft for a few hours. Here we go. We're going to talk about the Kappa.
The island of Kappa. The Kappa is interesting because it's really nothing like any of the other giant spirits. It's a yokai, which is like a spiritual creature, not a physical creature. But they have a lot of weird shit that goes on with their personalities. So they are described as being about the size of a monkey with a monkey-like arms and legs with a turtle shell, turtle head, webbed hands and feet, and they generally have a dish-like depression on top of their head, which is where the water comes from. And generally, they could be playful or they could be deadly, depending on how you are. But interesting thing, like most traditional Japanese yokai, is they have to follow etiquette. So if you can make a kappa bow, all the water will come out from his head and he will dry up. They have a penchant for cucumbers. And if you feed them cucumbers, they will not take your children. So tradition was to write the name of their child on a cucumber and then throw it into the water. So this way the kid can go and swim without worrying about being drowned. Another interesting thing, I forgot what it was called, but apparently there is a ball of light that exists within you, basically the soul that the kappa likes to draw out, which what the center picture is it comes out of your butthole. Yeah. So Mario does not want his butthole sucked out from King Koopa.
So Juanita said, isn't there a video game called Kin Kappa? Do you think that has something to do with it?
Probably. The sushi roll named Kappamaki is a cucumber roll, and it's based off of the word for cucumber is not kappa. It's just they got it from the kappa legend.
I haven't heard for a cucumber roll.
The kappa is very ingrained in Japanese cultures, especially around the rivers.
So, didn't your brother get saved by a kappa?
No, he got saved by a relative of ours who was not a kappa. He got drawn in by a kappa, we believe.
So, little sidebar here. Greg and his brother were when they were little. Your brother was the menace of your family.
I was not born yet.
Yeah, but he also taught you how to poke your fingers through the rice paper walls.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun until my grandmother saw it and freaked out.
So
she got all upset. It's like 100-year-old Shoji. Whatever.
My in-laws. Greg was a kappa. He doesn't like cucumbers though, and he does not have a hole in his head. So they went to Japan, and
so my parents went to Japan, and they had my brother and sister with them. I was not on the earthly plane yet, so I think my brother was probably about 2 years old, and right next to my grandparents' house was a river. In fact, my mother's maiden name means river people, or of the river, I think. The river flower? I don't know.
So
anyway, I'm not going to say that because that's one of my security questions. So I'm not going to say what my name is.
Well, you just gave him like half the answer.
Well, if they're going to go look for it.
Anyway. So they went down there. There's a river right next to the house.
There's like a little bridge that went over, and this was like the 1970s. So OSHA wasn't really around or that big a deal, or a similar organization in Japan. So it was a footbridge that didn't have any railing. So he was just looking over and falls in.
Bloop.
Bloop. And it was right after a rainfall, and it was actually it was a natural river, but then it turned it into like a drainage kind of waterway. So it was pretty fast. It was pretty heavy flow going through it. And so he is sailing away. My sister goes running in and says, "Joe, you fell in." And like my mom's like, yeah, whatever. No, he fell in. No, he didn't. He's high. He's over there.
Being a menace.
And then so they go running out there, and they see him, and he's like all the way out there. He's way too far away. It just so happens that so the town is mostly relatives in Japan, where my family is at. So what happened was he just happened to be the guy who saw it. He actually happened to be shaving in like a tiny little 8-inch mirror, and he's shaving, and all of a sudden he sees a little kid go behind him in the river. he goes, "Wait a minute!" And he turns around, he sees it, so he dives in, saves him, and gets him out of the water. And it's pretty lucky because he probably had about another 200 feet before it went down into a culvert, and you never would have seen him again after that.
Would have been gone.
Yeah.
So fortunately, Joe did not meet his death.
No. So
with the Kappa.
So he repaid that by putting her in a garbage can.
Oh, he said that's a story for another day. He stuffed me in a garbage can in 2nd grade.
So
what is it about the Kappas being organ stealers? Is that what they steal out of your butthole?
No, they steal your soul.
Out of your butthole.
Yeah, I forget what it's called. It's
guard your butthole.
Yeah. So basically, you don't want to. Large librarian.
Oh no, that's not the world's loudest librarian. That's a different Kathy.
Okay, no, there should be Kathy Red.
Should be Kathy Red, yeah. But what is it about them being organ stealers?
Did somebody ask about organ stealers?
No, I'm asking.
Oh,
how do you say it?
Oh yeah, did she go? Shinkodama. That's your soul.
Okay. But organs, they actually steal your.
That was just ChatGPT.
Everybody's worried about their butthole right now.
No, really. Watch your butthole and your belly button during a rainstorm, because the Kappa will either suck out your soul through your butthole or Raiju will explode out of your belly button if you're a kid. Wow. It's terrifying being a child in Japan.
Okay.
Everything would kill you.
So the whole idea behind the Kappa is it's danger but order through manners.
Yes, it's a something that you can defeat by obeying the rules, basically. And so if you keep your mind about the rivers, the Kappa will not come out and get you. If you meet a Kappa, you can always have him bow in front of you because he has to return.
So
that's the Kappa.
That's the Kappa. And again, this isn't an exhaustive list, but we have our feature.
Yes, for our guests.
The Bunyip.
Down under. The Bunyip.
Well, I hope they're not under the water. Down under.
No, they're down under the other side of the
world. So now Juanita.
Oh, the Candiru. She's talking about the Candiru. That's not a river spirit. That's a real fish.
Oh, so Juanita gave you a pronunciation for the
Taniwha.
Taniwha.
That's the Maori one? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The WH. What did you say?
I said Taniwha.
Taniwha?
Yes.
Taniwha. Okay.
All right.
So thank you very much. Thank you. So the Bunyip. So Aboriginal traditions. Yes. It lives in swamps and billabongs. What is a billabong?
Billabong.
Other than a surfing company.
Yeah.
I have a ton of their stuff upstairs.
Like I don't know what it is. It's some kind of it's not a lake. It's like too small to be a lake, but too big to be a pond.
Is it saltwater or is it brackish?
I don't know. It might be brackish.
Okay. All right.
I'm not exactly sure what a billabong is, but that's where they live. So if you're near one, stay away from them.
Stay away from the billabong.
So bunyips are also spirits that live in the water. They are like an animalistic nature spirit that if you don't respect the holy waters, will come and it will eat you and attack you. It is described many different ways. Sometimes it is described as a dog-faced
Pony boy?
Like no, pony soldier. No, it's got the face of a dog, a body like a seal, and a very long neck. Or sometimes they're described as kind of almost like a hippopotamus, but there's no hippos in Australia. Many believe that the actual description is based off of old bones that may have been found or old megafauna that used to coexist with people, and it was just remembered through tales. There was like a marsupial version of a hippo that used to live in them. Now, a lot of people thought that the bunyip was actually just another name for a crocodile down there. But the thing is that the bunyip folklore comes from southern Australia, where there's not a lot of crocodiles. So it really doesn't fit with that description, because that's what a lot of intrepid explorers believe. Oh, it's just a crocodile. That's all it is. But
so Dave Murphy gave us the backstory on the billabong. I have a little bit more. It's actually a lake or stagnant pool that forms when a river changes its course. So there's actually a bit more to it, and it leaves cuts off a loop and leaves an isolated bottle. It's similar to an oxbow lake. So very interesting. I remember we looked up Oxbow Lake too. What else do we have to say about this? Well, I mean, it's a staple in cryptid chatter.
Yeah, but it's not really cryptid. It's really more spiritual. People put it in a cryptid. I think the Yowie is more of a cryptid than the bunyip is, because the bunyip generally is more associated with as a guardian spirit of lakes and billabongs and rivers. It's fun to say billabong.
It is fun to say billabong, right?
So
they go too far.
What's up?
So are we nearing
probably
our conclusion?
Probably. Put the next slide. So these were just pictures that I found on the interwebs that show all the different types. So see, that would be the what was her name? The Spanish lady.
Oh, La
Encantada or something.
La Encantada, yes.
The next one is a Nixie, but I'm pretty sure it's just someone's fan art of one. And then I believe that's the Rusalki next, followed by the Italian one, the Anguan. No, I don't know.
Oh, that's the Italian one, the really pretty one.
Of course.
The really pretty one's Italian, of course.
Jenny Greenteeth, Kappa. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
The next one at the bottom is a drac from French folklore.
I am surprised it looks like that, and it is not beautiful.
Surprised it's not beautiful.
Why does it not have a beret and a mustache?
Smoking cigarette.
Smoking cigarette like this. You people make my ass.
With a striped shirt.
Yes. Why doesn't it have a striped shirt? So who is that big green mama?
Big lady. That's the Nāga in Finnish folklore.
Looks like she finished her dinner.
Oh yeah, she finished a lot of dinners.
Bum.
And then next we have the Kelpie.
That Kelpie, I would not get on that horse.
Yeah, that doesn't look very inviting for a horse.
Yeah, it looks kind of soggy and a little bit scary.
Yeah, and then you get the bunyip.
So
I
now
like that bunyip though. That was cool. I would like to see that.
You would like that as a dog, I think.
Oh, I would love that as a dog.
Yeah.
That dog's name is definitely going to be Vince
Clortho. Greg wants a dog that looks like Vince Clortho, the Keymaster of Gozer from Ghostbusters. So what did you learn about?
Yes, Leto was her name, correct? Achilles' mother. What's her name? Is it Leto?
Oh, I can look it up, but you can do it. Hi, Drusilla. So, what did you learn about mermaids in your research?
Yeah, they're assholes.
We didn't add mermaids in here.
No, his mother was Thetis.
Thetis.
In 30 days, you would put
30 days.
Chain Andromeda up on the rock.
Maggie Smith. I can't believe Maggie Smith is
coming. Well, she was 126 years.
She was not 126 years.
Pretty sure she was.
She was not.
So mermaids. So what's funny is like they're everywhere. You know, there's African mermaids. There are Mediterranean mermaids, which is where most of them come from. Then you have the Scandinavian mermaids. They're everywhere. It's always the same. It's a beautiful woman up top and a fish body at the bottom. So,
you think she lays eggs or gives live birth?
That's a good question.
What do you guys think? Mermaids lay eggs or live birth?
I'm gonna guess they lay eggs because there's just so many of them.
I've never seen one. I've never seen one.
Doesn't mean they don't exist.
No, but I wasn't as lucky as Splash. What was his name?
Alan Bauer.
Alan Bauer. Drusilla says live birth. Live birth. Everyone's thinking live birth.
Yeah, but it's a fish nethers. So
fish.
It would have to be, I don't know.
Never, ever, ever say fish nethers around me again.
I don't think they have a south mouth.
A south mouth? What is that?
A ham wallet.
Oh my God, we're learning so many different terms today. We went blue. Who is the daddy? Probably Elon Musk, Sphinx. So guys, what did you do we think that mermaids are related to Atlantis under the sea?
Well,
Amy Jones, I'm like, can you make me some pancakes? Mister, we can never go to the grocery store and not put a mango on our shoulder and go,
mango on my shoulder.
Every time. We got to go down and visit Amy Jones and her husband and we'll be doing movie quotes all night.
So, Juanita, the mermaid, it's a dolphin. Never mind. I think mermaids are, in Greek mythology, are basically naiads. But some believe that the Atlanteans became mermaids through their techno sorcery of whatever magic or
techno sorcery.
Yes. So yeah, I believe there were some. I believe that mermaids were the remnants of Atlantean society.
Maybe
quite a few fish give birth to mini fishes incubating inside the belly.
Mini fish. What do you think our next episode of SuperNat Saturday will be?
It's a mystery.
So what is it? We're in September. Maybe we should talk about Atlantis. Do you guys want to talk about Atlantis, or is that
that's water? That's like more like summary.
Is it a summary thing? What about Lemuria?
It's also this. That would be the same thing.
Sky spirits. That's a good one. We're getting yes. Put your we could. Oh, I can't do a poll. I could do a poll over here. I could do a poll. Keep talking to the people, Greg.
Poll?
Yes.
So what do you want? What do we have? We have stuff in the pipeline, don't we?
We do, but let's see what they want. We could do a poll.
So since we're getting into the Halloween season, do we want to get into more spooky, scary stuff? Like the legend of Jack-o'-lantern.
Oh, cursed buildings like the Roy Orbison residence. Okay.
Cursed buildings. That's
kind of cool. I didn't know his residence was cursed. I like cursed objects. I won't talk about the Annabelle doll though.
Yeah, we should probably get back around to that. We should probably have some kind of a cycle where we do like one that's like cryptid/spirit, like we did Jersey Devil, and then this time we did River Spirits.
Okay.
But then after that we did the Hope Diamond, which was a cursed object. We should probably do another cursed object.
We are not going to be here for the 27th. Why, Greg? Gregtoberfest. So if we could do a production video for that.
I don't think so.
Mama Cass is haunted.
Really?
Yeah.
Haunted houses.
Oh, look at what Dave said. Australia and America are the only two countries that have fought every war together.
That's
That is nice. Haunted houses. Haunted houses sounds good.
nice.
So
we'll do
maybe-
we'll do haunted houses, sky spirits. I like that. I like the sky spirits.
I like the sky spirits.
I like the stuff that lends more into folklore.
Okay.
That's really where my
It's your wheelhouse.
And you're more into the cursed objects and stuff.
We also have access to a haunted theater. Maybe, yeah, maybe we should talk to JT and Sandy and get that coordinated date-wise.
Okay.
Go over there. If they're rehearsing, all the better.
Mm-hmm.
We will interfere. So
possible curse.
Oh yes. Okay.
Oh yeah, Roy Orbison. Yeah.
Possible house.
Yeah.
Oh, the axe murder house in Iowa. We have to add these to a list. Amy, do me a favor, text message me that because I'll add it to our list to research, and we'll see what we can find out about it and see if there have been. If we can't go to the location, we'll talk about some of the other paranormal investigations that have been done there. Our friends Sandy and I actually interviewed JT and Sandy on my channel. And or on a PNR, I think it was on PNR. I interviewed them. Psychic News Report, which is my other channel, and they are paranormal investigators with NJ Paranormal. And
I thought they switched
to what?
I don't know.
The People's Front of Judea.
Yeah, I think it's
the Judean People's
Front.
Yeah,
it's not the. It's not the New Jersey Paranormal Society. It's the Paranormal Society of New Jersey. I thought they had to switch the name or something like that.
New Jersey Paranormal Investigators, I think is what their name is.
Okay.
But there's always some facsimile of that. Thank you, Amy dear. But with that, guys, I think we are going to call it a night. It has been a long day, a very emotional day yesterday. Still dealing with the fallout from the car. The Amityville house, Outer Limits. I'm going to tell you something really cool. The house that they filmed the movie at, the outside is not far from us. It's about a half hour or so from us.
We also have the shark attack that inspired Jaws happened.
We're gonna save that for next year. The 1918 shark attacks that happened at the Jersey Shore that the Jaws movie was inspired. That inspired the Jaws story. The shark actually went up a brackish river, and it's right here. It's literally right here. So we can get on a boat and we can go paddle out there. But since they happened right around the 4th of July holiday, we are going to do that closer to July of next year. That'll be on our list for July. Kathy White, I am sorry that you lived in an unpleasant haunted house.
Yeah, we won't do it on the 4th of July because we're going to be off, and all the people in England have to go to work that day. So
sorry, Outer Limits. He's being American-ish. But yeah, the river that comes up, or it's actually a creek. It's called the Creek. And there was a little boy, 13 or 14-year-old little boy.
Well, you're telling the story. We're gonna have nothing left.
They're gonna see where it all happened. We can actually go to his gravesite, and the young man that tried to save him. So but there were attacks all up and down the East Coast, and that are all up and down New Jersey coast. And one of the hotels that is still standing, the front room was where they had brought one of the shark attack victims in, and it was right on the check-in desk, the lobby desk, the countertop. They had brought the guy in there. So super crazy stuff. But so there's all kinds of creepy stuff under the surface of the water. There's all kinds of creepy stuff in the air and creepy stuff in the houses. So poor Kathy said she had an unpleasant experience. I lived in a haunted house, and it was not an unpleasant experience. It was actually kind of cool. The first time we had an event, it was a little spooky because we weren't expecting it, but After that, it was kind of puckish, fun kind of stuff. So, and Greg and I, we have experiences here at the house all the time. So we've got somebody who opens our garbage can.
I don't think there's just an issue with.
I have cleaned it off like 10 times, and it doesn't happen all the time. So I don't know. Oh, so Outer Limits says large water creatures get trapped by dams and tides, and hence the monster legend. So, yeah, I want to keep you guys in the weird world. Greg, initially when we started doing this, Greg wanted to kind of give all the logical stuff and take all the fairy dust off it. And I was like, I don't want to do that. The Y-Files does that. And I love AJ. AJ, I love the Y-Files. I think it's great. AJ actually said my name on his show once, remember? He goes, Annabelle. Ooh, like the doll? And I was fortune cookies by Annabelle. I was like, yes, AJ said my name. It was very cool. But Greg and I are like throwing money at him. We're like, AJ, here's our money. So, guys, keep it spooky. We will be back next week. We'll figure out what our topic is going to be. We'll keep it a surprise. And it may be production, it may be a live. We don't know. This week I had to do it as a live because I just was a little too busy today. But hopefully we will see you guys next week. And if we do a production video, we'll do it as a premiere. So you guys can talk to us in the chat as well. So, do you have anything to say? Want to wrap it up?
We don't have an exit line.
We don't. We're still working on it.
Keep it creepy.
Keep it creepy.
Nah, it doesn't matter.
I actually can't do our exit.
Stay weird. I like that one.
Stay weird.
Yeah.
Somebody else says stay weird though. Yeah, I think somebody else says stay weird. For some reason, there we go. Is it work? No, it's still not working. All right, we can't do our exit music because I'm not getting a scroll on. I'm not getting a scroll on StreamYard. StreamYard, you cost too much money to not work properly.
So we can't exit then.
We can't exit.
We're just here forever.
So
let's tell you about the story about two YouTube presenters that got stuck online forever.
So
Kneel before Zod.
Yes, kneel before Zod. Oh, he did die. All right. Well, we're gonna get out of here. No exit music for us. But stay weird, right? Stay weird. I can't do anything in this. All right.
So it's just gonna be very abrupt, like kind of. Just push the button, Frank.
Is that
what I was?
Mystery Science Theater?
Yeah. Push the button, Frank.
Push the button.